Hello everyone, this is Teri. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm at Astro Tarot, and today is 6th of June 2024, Thursday, and this recording would be about the new moon in Gemini. But in this specific video, I will be only talking about the technical points, more about the numbers, degrees, and dates, which are really important. If you can jot it down somewhere, all these dates and degrees can give us information about how this new moon in Gemini may have an impact in our lives. So for that, I will start giving some information about the technical points. So the new moon in Gemini, just I will quickly share the chart, but I will make the chart interpretation and all the meanings in another video. Please catch up with that. Just show the date and everything. I will share my screen. As we see, new moon in Gemini, UK time 13:37, and I'm recording this video at 12:39. It's nearly 1 hour before, and we can see that here. So new moon in Gemini will be happening today at 13:37 UK time, which is British summer time at the moment. And the degree of the new moon would be 16 degrees 17 minutes Gemini. And as we can see here, in any case, that sun and moon will be together, which is called conjunction. Of course, there's a huge Gemini existence, as we can see in this chart. And the thing is that it's like when the sun and moon come together, it's like we can think about it like a divine meeting in the sky. It's like the day, I mean, like, the sunshine, and the night more like the moon, though we have the moon, of course, all through the day. The day meets the night, and the dark meets the light. And the darkness in the night sky, because we don't see actually the part of the moon, and only when it becomes crescent the things start appearing. So in a way we have this darkness in the sky, night sky, but this has still a voice, no? And it's like the marriage of luminaries, because sun and moon are called luminaries as well. And I will stop sharing because I wouldn't be making much more comment on this chart in this recording, at least. So when we look at this, there is a theory by Dietrich Pessin, and it's about the lunar gestation cycle. So the corresponding dates and degrees for this are first quarter is the 6th of March 2025, which is 16 degrees 21 minutes Gemini, and the full moon is 4th of December 2025. It's 13 degrees 03 minutes Gemini, and the third quarter is the 4th of September 2026. It's the 11 degrees 48 minutes Gemini. And this information, I made a video without the voice, but I showed how you can reach this information through solar fire, so that there is a video about that. You can look at it, and if you have any questions, you can always come to the comments and ask me about it. So first quarter may be like acting upon the new seeds, because that the new moon can be associated with planting new seeds, and the third quarter might be like the reconciliation, reflecting on everything that occurred until that point, and the full moon is like the completion or peak of this new moon. So 16 degrees 17 minutes of Gemini is also the second decan of Gemini, which means the second 10 degrees of the sign of Gemini. And the associated minor arcana card is the Nine of Swords. And the decan rulers in this case are Mars and Venus. And these decan rulers and their expressions may give us the chance of additional interpretation of the new moon as well, which, I mean, in this case, during the new moon, it's Venus is in Gemini and Mars will be still in the sign of Aries, in the last degrees of Aries before it moves into the Taurus on the 9th of June. So, as the traditional ruler of Gemini is Mercury, the position of Mercury during the new moon is important, as it's the dispositor of both moon and sun, which are the leading actors of the new moon, which are actually we all get the idea of the phases between the relation of how the moon is positioned in relation to the sun. And we also can think about the metonic cycle, which is taking us back to 19 years ago, which we have to think about the 6th of June 2005. And we have to, I mean, refresh our memories if there are any significant event in terms of initiations or fresh beginnings happened in our lives. And as Gemini is a mutable sign, natal placements in Gemini around, again, this 16 degrees 17 minutes might be affected mostly by this new moon. So Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces placements might be added to this equation as well. And also which house is Gemini in our natal charts. I mean, so because this can give us information about the impacted area of life during this new moon as well. And it's interesting that the definition might be changing, of course, according to who we ask, who says that there's always a consensus, no? And but when there are three or more planets conjunct in the same sign, we might be talking about a concept called stellium, which exists in the new moon chart in the sign of Gemini. And coming back to dispositor, Mercury is again dispositor of this all stellium and the rest of the Gemini placements in the chart. So I think Mercury in Gemini is a very important factor that we need to look into when we are making the interpretation. And UK chart is literally a mutable chart. When I share in the next video in the interpretation, you will see it again, which means that like there are lots of placements in mutable signs. So the dominance of one modality in such a way might not be that favorable, as there might be flexibility or adaptation level or going to the sides more than required and more than desired. So I will look into this more in the interpretation chart. I think for the moment that's these are all the technical points that I could be talking about the new moon in Gemini. Please, after taking the notes about the dates, degrees, and numbers and everything, please, you may head to the next video that I will do about the meaning and interpretation of new moon in Gemini. I hope that you enjoy this video. If you like it, and share it, and maybe recommend my channel to other people. I would be appreciating that. And also, as I'm a practicing astrologer and tarot reader, for my professional services, you may always contact me through the links in my profile. So have a wonderful new moon in Gemini. We will meet in the next video soon. All the best. Bye bye.